Rise and shine on your Wednesday morning, July 3rd. Today, we're excited to bring you a selection of delicious and delightful segments from our popular Oven Odyssey Wednesday series. Join us as Chef Dave and bakeologist Susan Shipman share their mouth-watering recipes and expert baking tips. These episodes are packed with culinary inspiration and practical advice to keep you elevated, to help you elevate your cooking and baking skills. In one memorable episode, our friend John Garlic joined us as a guest host. So grab your coffee, settle in, and get ready to be inspired by the wonderful world of Oven Odyssey Wednesday. Rise and shine, everyone. It is Wednesday, Oven Odyssey Wednesday, right here on Rise and Shine. It is 7:50 on April the 24th. So welcome back. Today we're doing something a little different. Miss Susan decided to challenge Chef Dave, and I love this idea, and so do our viewers. So I've gotten some great comments on that. I was checking during the break. She decided to bring in, it was kind of like a kamikaze cooking show. So Susan brought in the groceries and said, here you go, Chef. Now create something, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Yes, yes. With only 3 rules, you have to use everything, not all of everything, but you have to use everything. You can only use 1 item for a garnish on the plate, and you can eliminate 1 item from the pile.
And that one item we eliminated was
the sourdough bread. I don't know what the problem is with that. I
That's
thought,
okay,
we might
though.
want some bread with this. What do I know, right?
Well, you did great gathering the ingredients.
It was fun, yeah.
He didn't seem like he was stumped at all. He was just like, okay, he got it all out, unpackaged, and said,
I don't really like this, but I can do this. Yeah.
Let's do it.
So the tahini, where did you put the tahini?
We added a little tahini to the salsa.
Okay.
Was that where you put the nutmeg as well?
I did.
Okay. Because that one was
And,
kind of an odd ingredient, is it? The nutmeg? Is that something that you would...
You know, people use nutmeg in all kind of different things, and it's like you just can use it in so many different ways. It is kind of nutty, like it sounds, and
it's kind of a flavor enhancer. You know, a little
Right.
goes a long way.
Right, like putting salt in with cocoa is an enhancer, and so yeah, you don't need a whole bunch of it. You don't need a whole bunch of that cassis either.
And you can buy fresh nutmeg, and it comes in little nuts, and you can grate a little off of it with a
You're welcome.
fine planer. And thank you. And keep the rest of it. Just put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in the fridge or the freezer. So we're wilting some spinach down right now with a little garlic. This is going to be the bed for our dish. We're going to set our salsa aside.
It smells really good.
Nice.
It does. Now, you put the tapenade, am I saying that right? The tapenade?
I put some tapenade in the salsa.
That one was a surprise to me.
And we may revisit that and add a little to the top of our salmon.
Oh,
Because I really like olives.
Me
I love
too.
tapenade.
I do too. Yeah, I picked that up somewhere really inexpensive, and so we'll use this sometime.
and here it
There you
is.
go. Yeah.
Throw it in the
Right,
grocery bag
Right.
for the challenge.
Yes.
I like it.
So we're wilting that down. I don't know about you guys, but I really like cream spinach.
I do too.
You're welcome.
There we go. So that's the half and half.
Half and half in there.
So that's
Table's
how you
getting
cream
clean.
spinach?
Essentially, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. A little butter, a little. Did you put olive oil in there also?
A little bit, yep.
And I saw you use the honey too. You put that in the salsa?
Put a little honey in the salsa.
Okay.
A little honey on your salmon's not a bad deal either.
No. Now that's a popular dish, right? Some like honey salmon or like a bourbon
glaze,
honey
yeah.
glazed.
Right.
I did a honey garlic glazed salmon last weekend at the restaurant, and it
Nice.
shells downtown, and it turned out fantastic. It was really
Yeah.
good.
You'll have to tell us what's on the menu. Have you decided the menu for this upcoming weekend yet?
Don't know about this weekend for the menu, but we've got some events coming up, and we'll talk about at the end here. And of course, a great buffet Thursday night and Saturday morning.
And that's at Shell's Downtown Piedmont. So great live music and excellent food because Chef Dave is the chef there. So
I got
we
a
know
great
it's
crew
excellent.
too that makes it easy for me.
Oh, that's nice. nice to have a great crew and team. It
is
takes that.
good to surround yourself with people that make you look good and
Yes.
that people take pride in the work that they're doing.
Absolutely.
So important.
We're going to add a little salt to our cream spinach. Hit it with a little pepper. And
Wow,
that's
it
that. We'll
smells
go ahead and plate
delicious.
that.
So not
Lovely,
only was he up to the
lovely.
challenge, he did it so quickly. How does this happen? This is something that would take me.
You know, the chopping thing. He goes through the chopping thing where me and you are,
Oh, I'd still
trying
be
to not.
chopping.
Yes.
Yeah. And trying to figure out what I'm going to do.
Yes, yes. Like we'll chop this and we'll think about this while we're chopping. And I don't know what's next, but these seem like they might go together. And nice.
And they do.
A little olive oil in the pan. We're going to get our salmon started here in a sec.
Did we have salmon last week? We did, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is Atlantic salmon. We had coho salmon with the skin on last
Right.
week. This is skin off salmon.
Happily.
Easy to use, easy to fool with.
Nice.
Welcome.
I love salmon, and it's been a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been a whole week, yeah.
Yeah.
I would eat salmon every meal if I
You can have
you know,
salmon
Sure.
once a
I
week.
can
Nothing
afford
wrong with
it.
I want to do that salmon eggs Benedict.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll wait a little bit.
Yes.
and
You get that in rotation.
We'll do that. Well, yes, we'll get that
I
in
just love that eggs
rotation,
Benedict.
absolutely.
You can put
I
any
know
protein with it. That was
yeah,
so good. That
yes.
hollandaise sauce
Oh,
being
it was
able.
just lovely.
Yes.
Well done.
And to see how easy
like
it was
that.
to make that too.
That
Speaking-
whole egg poaching thing,
yeah.
it has just been a fear.
Me too. I didn't realize. I thought you had to have like some type of special tools to poach an egg, but I didn't know you just needed some good old white vinegar and
Yes, the white
Boiling
vinegar was
water.
a big deal.
Lemon
to-
juice.
and
yeah.
lemon juice.
Oh, for
Oh.
the holidays.
For the holidays, yes.
yes.
But
Vinegar
to
for
do the
Wednesday.
poached eggs, just some white vinegar. Oh yeah, the hollandaise. That was so delicious. So good. Speaking of delicious, Marble and Willow, my little doggies, have already gone through their bag of dog treats. So I told Susan this morning, I said, just put me in a standing order
Yes.
for every Wednesday, bring me dog treats. So if you have some doggies out there that you love, show them that love and get
Yes.
those amazing dog treats. And you can
Yes.
find those at the farmer's
At
market.
the farmer's market, yes.
or
Or
on-
you contact me at Oven Odyssey at gmail.com, and when we will fix you up with those. I do a delivery thing usually in the Jacksonville area, and we usually meet in the Walmart parking lot. You know, if it's in between the farmer's market, so that it's a nice, safe place to be. And so that's a thing. We do that
There you
you know
go.
regularly. So that is okie dokie. There's an event coming up that we haven't done before. That's a fairly new event in the scheme of things, and it's the 3rd annual Strawberry Festival in Piedmont.
Yes.
The Ladiga Trail, and I'm really excited about that because it's supposed to bring in a good number of people, and you get to decorate your tent, your thing, with a strawberry theme. And
Oh,
I
cool.
actually picked 2 strawberries out of the strawberry patch yesterday at the house. I was so excited about that.
Is
Yes.
it so? It is strawberry
It
season.
is. It is.
Okay.
We're rolling into strawberry season, and the blueberries are really showing off. They're not quite ready yet, but I was so terrified. We had all those 2 late frosts,
Yes.
So I hope that we're like Forrest Gump and the shrimp, that everybody else's, blueberries got, killed, and that we're the only one with blueberries, because we have got gobs and
You got so
gobs
many
of
of 'em.
blueberries.
You can always freeze
Yes.
them, right?
You
You can
can,
freeze them.
yes. And they're blueberries in a nice fresh muffin. Fresh blueberries in a nice fresh muffin are just lovely.
Ooh, I'm
Just
looking
lovely.
forward to
yes, so
that.
we'll be cooking with blueberries for sure.
Cooking with blueberries. I love all things blueberries. I think that's
Yeah.
probably my favorite
Yeah.
fruit.
Yeah, and they've got some great antioxidants in them too. And the raspberries are growing prolifically. I don't have any fruit on them yet, but the green is doing very well. They're supposed to be an invasive species, and I'm like, okay, come on, bring it. I'm all right with that. It's better than the bamboo.
Invade me with raspberries.
Yes,
anytime.
that will not
Anytime.
hurt. That will not hurt. I've got some rhubarb in the garden. This is my first time with the rhubarb experience, and so I'm looking forward to how that turns out. And I discovered this morning during some research that the sugar beets that I have planted, you can eat the greens on those also. So I'll have sugar beet and red beet greens and bottoms at the farmer's market, which will be really fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you're there every
Yes.
Saturday.
Yes, unless I'm in Piedmont. doing the strawberry festival.
Oh, there you
We'll see
go.
if I'm trying to get the husband to do the thing there at the farmer's market for us.
That will be fun. Well, hey, we've got to take another quick break. But when we get back, we're going to check back in with Chef Dave and see. It's very interesting. This is so much fun to watch. So stay tuned. Let's see what he is creating for us this morning. We'll be right back. You're watching Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV 24.
At Family Prosthetic and Medical Supply, we care about you. We offer custom prosthetics, orthotics, diabetic shoes, and durable medical supplies. We're located here in Alexandria, Alabama, where it's a country feel but professional care. Come see us today.
You may not believe it, but it's true. The 2024 Team 1 Chevys are here. All 23-24 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months. The hottest new 24 Team 1 Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox. 24 models. You got it. 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team 1 Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
Come out and check out the Alabama Tractor Difference. We can take care of all your needs of parts, sales, and service for RTVs, zero turns, and tractors and construction equipment. See us here in Lincoln at 620 Speedway Industrial Drive. Or come visit us here in Asheville at 275 6th Avenue, or give us a call at 205-594-7000.
Rise and shine, everyone. It is Wednesday, May the 22nd, 7:50 in the morning. And what a way to get to start our day.
Yes.
Oven Odyssey Wednesday. Yay! I'm so happy to be here this morning.
I'm so glad you are
I
here.
know, for
Yes.
shrimp and grits. There's no
Yes.
way I could miss that. I would have had 2 weeks of missing Oven Odyssey Wednesday. I would have had
Not
some.
right.
I couldn't have done it
Major
anymore.
withdrawals.
Yeah.
yes.
I know. I know y'all are in good hands. You had our friend John Garlic, but you brought the garlic to the menu today, Chef. So how's it going over
Always
there?
bring the garlic to the party. So our bacon is done. I've reserved the bacon grease, diced up the bacon. We've got some chopped parsley. Of course, we've got our shallots and our garlic. The grits, we added a little seasoning to, salt, pepper. Added a little Cavender's Greek seasoning to that. Cavender's is a great spice mix. It's not overly salty. It gives a good balanced flavor to dishes. I use it a lot in everything I'm cooking. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our diced onions.
The grease is still in the pan from the bacon?
The grease is still in the pan from the bacon.
Of course it is.
That's
So
our
southern,
fat.
you know?
Yes.
Like I need to fry some bacon because I need bacon grease to go in the green beans.
Right, exactly. Or you can just keep
Clearly
one of
not
those
eating
little
enough
things.
bacon if you have to do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, do you have one of those little bacon catchers? It's like a little tin that you sit beside beside the oven, and then anytime you just pour the bacon grease in it and it catches the clumps, and then you have the grease
I
to
do
use
not,
later.
but we were talking
Those are
about
great.
Susan's got an antique bacon catcher in her kitchen that I've been coveting for a while.
Yeah, I definitely,
kinda
that's the
cool.
best, are those antique ones. Anytime I'm going, because I want one. We had one in the family, and then of course I didn't get it. So, but
I typically just pour mine through a strainer and into a mason jar, and always
Yes.
remember, put a spoon in that jar so it can transfer the heat out and won't crack
So
the
your jar
glass.
doesn't
Oh,
explode.
there you go.
Yeah, I think mine is actually in a pimento jar, which clearly I'm not cooking enough bacon if I can fit my bacon grease in a pimento
gotta have
jar.
the big jar.
Yes.
But if anybody's out there and if you're ever at like an antique store or somewhere, or thrift store, and you see one of those bacon catchers, I really want one. The antique one, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
It's like a
absolutely.
tin. Jeff is looking at me like, I don't know.
I'll bet you that my friend that owns Farmporium in Ranburn has got a bacon catcher at her store.
let's
I
go
will check
shopping.
with Jackie about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
she
love
said
stores.
Thursdays is a good day to come and visit with her, and so we might have to make a date one day
Okay. Oh, I
very
would love
soon.
that. That'd be fun. I love thrifting. I love antique stores.
Yes. She's got some amazing things in that store.
Let's
Yeah.
go
It's
check
like
it
I
out.
need anything else, but I'll go and covet and shop with you.
Okay, deal.
Yes.
It's a date.
Yes.
I love it.
Jackie, we're
So-
coming your way.
Our onions are starting to brown. Before they get too far along, we're going to add the bacon back into the pan. We're going to add our garlic, our shallots.
So, garlic, shallots, onion, bacon grease.
And
Let
bacon.
that simmer for a moment.
How big do you chop that bacon?
About 1/4-inch chunks, you know, whatever makes you happy. Pancetta is an excellent substitution for this as well. Pancetta is uncured bacon, and it's great for sauté dishes like this.
You can't really find that everywhere, can
It's
you?
difficult to find, particularly in the big city here.
We'll go and see if Publix might have some of that
Does
today.
pancetta have the same like grease like bacon would?
It's going to give
or-
off
okay.
some grease. It's going to give you a more, it's kind of between ham and bacon in the cook spectrum there.
It smells so good.
So
This
it's
is-
still going to be salty?
It's going to be a little salty, yeah.
Okay.
Probably not as salty as bacon.
That's okay. Well, you're not salting like the grits, right? So,
Well, of course, I put a little salt in the grits, a
Okay.
little pepper in the grits, a little seasoning in the grits. So that's kind of what I'm looking for there.
Lovely.
that looks
We're going to
so
go ahead and
good.
add the shrimp. This is a pound of fresh Gulf shrimp, peeled and deveined, rinsed. We're going to let that cook in the bacon grease. Whoops,
And where'd you find those guys?
jumper. These guys came from Johnson's in Jacksonville.
Okay, very good.
Excellent
We like
seafood
them.
section, yes. Our grits are ready. We're going to add a little seasoning to this. I like pepper.
Oh, look how delicious
We've
that
got some
looks,
coarse ground
everyone.
sea salt today. A little cayenne pepper.
Oh
I'm gonna add a
yeah,
little heat to it.
I love cayenne pepper. I like
And-
spice.
Yes, and a little Cavenders.
Is that already like a mix, or do you make
It
the
is a
Cavenders?
mix. It is all-purpose Greek seasoning, and
Okay.
I've been using it for years in restaurants. It's just fantastic.
I think we have some of that in our pantry.
Kind of does everything without adding a
Excellent.
lot of salt to your dish.
Yeah, shows how much I cook.
I'm going to kick the heat up a little bit, get these guys going, let them brown some.
It is hard to cook when life is so full. It truly is difficult because you know you have to buy the stuff that you're going to cook, and that takes a lot of time to
You
figure
go
all
to
that
the
out.
store, and then
Yes.
once you go to the store, I'm too tired to cook.
I bet. I wonder if Instacart comes in your
It does.
area.
It
Okay,
does.
good to know.
Yep. but my husband is pretty good at grocery shopping.
That's
he,
good,
He
too.
likes it, although he
Insta-husband runs
overbuys.
right out there. And I like it. I love to grocery shop. That's my.
I do too.
Thank goodness, well, then you were in the right business.
Yes.
And hey, you know what? Miss Susan and Chef Dave will grocery shop for you.
Sure.
So
Add that to
I've
the
been,
list.
yes, I've been trying to talk them into meal prepping for me because one of the things, like yesterday, yesterday afternoon, I was really busy. I had a lot of things on my task list that I needed to do. But then I also, you know, my stomach started growling. It was like, okay, you got to eat. And I'm thinking, it would be so easy if I just went in there in the refrigerator and had something prepared for me, and it'd be a lot healthier. So who
We're looking
knows?
at that. We really are looking at that. And you know, the important thing is that, I mean, we can get it all in the pan and get it ready for you, but if by the time you freeze it and then you reheat it in the oven, what's the product going to be like? And so we got to practice a little bit on that and try and find the right combination on how to actually do that so that you get, you know, a nice product.
Yeah. Well, you
Otherwise,
keep
what's the
working on
point?
that because
Yeah, I
that'd be
will.
great. I'd love it if I could just pick up something on my way home,
Yes.
and there it is.
Yes.
Chef Dave was doing his little flip magic
We
with
did a
the
little flip
shrimpies.
magic. We need
Can
some
we
more
see
flip
that?
magic?
On what? Look at this. Look at that. Professional.
And turn our heat back down. Our shrimp and seasonings are where we want them. A couple of minutes on each side. I got a bunch of fresh parsley.
Yum.
Got some green onions. We like onions. And now we're going to add a little chicken broth.
Oh.
Going to cool that pan off and deglaze it a little bit and prepare our sauce from that.
I'm so excited.
I'm ready. You ready?
Yes, I'm so happy.
Is smell-o-vision working over there?
Smell-o-vision
It
is
is.
working.
It works in the
smells
studio.
so
I'm going to go ahead and turn the
good.
heat off because I don't want to cook this shrimp any longer than this. I'm going to add some pats of butter
Oh my goodness.
because, you know,
Because.
Butter
fat's
makes-
what makes food taste good.
It does. Butter
So
makes
there's a
everything
couple of
better.
tablespoons there, and I'm going to cream that in. What I mean by that is I don't want to cook or clarify that butter. I just want it to melt. It's going to make the sauce a little thicker. This is a thin sauce as it is because the grits are going to soak up all that moisture. Our grits are pretty on the thick side. I like thick grits for this.
I think so too. I like the thicker when you order it and it's the thicker grit.
I have seen some unattractive shrimp and grits. I mean, you have to do a little extra work to make it not be this
Yeah.
ugly thing in the.
Yeah, because you do eat with your eyes sometimes.
Absolutely.
I mean,
That's
food
the
is a
start.
visual thing. Speaking of
Absolutely.
visual, this pie over here keeps
Ooh.
talking to me.
Isn't that pretty?
It really is
Yes.
so pretty.
I've been thinking about that pie for, what, about 6 months too?
Yes, yes. I made it once before. I think that I actually brought it to the show once before.
You did.
Way
I rem-
early.
when we were still at the other location. And
yeah.
so, yes, I remember that pie. I'm excited. All right.
We got a
well,
large
that-
version this time.
Yeah, oh, yeah, because you had it in the smaller.
So we've got our yellow cheese grits. These are yellow corn grits. We're going to just pour this over the top.
Nice.
Simple dish.
Cool.
Simply
A
fantastic.
little more parsley on top, and that's it.
Look how beautiful that is.
Breakfast.
Well, bring this over here, Chef. We're going to go to a break. I can't wait to try it. All right. Well, we're going to go check in with your local area weather and a little bit of news and a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Look, have you ever had a bank give you money for anything? Family Savings actually pays me for keeping my money at their credit union. I earned interest of 3% APY on my checking account and 1.5% APY on my savings, just for what I was already doing at my old bank. I even get up to $20 per month in ATM fee returns. It's kind of nice to get paid for just using my checking account.
Open an Engage account at Family Savings Credit Union and get rewarded. Family Savings, your best financial friend.
I'm Alan Parnell with Parnell Insurance Agency. We've been here in Oxford and Alabama, Tallapoosa, Georgia since 1990. With Auto Owners Insurance, we're able to give customers competitive pricing along with excellent coverages. Parnell Insurance can handle all of your personal, commercial, and life insurance needs. We have a very experienced staff, both personal and commercial. All together, we've got about 125 years experience. Come see what our insurance agency can do for you in Oxford, Alabama, and Tallapoosa, Georgia.
Auto Owners Insurance.
At Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gaston or Oxford.
Hey, is your money future-proof? When I invest in a CD, Family Savings gives me a great rate, way better than my old savings account. Now, my money makes money, and I don't have to do a thing. Watching those numbers go up is really satisfying, and I can feel good about my family's future.
Open a CD at Family Savings Credit Union and get your best rate no matter the term. Family Savings Credit Union, your best financial friend.
And welcome back to Rise and Shine Oven Odyssey Wednesday. We're here with Chef Dave and our friend Susan Shipman. We're making crawfish etouffee. Crawfish etouffee.
Crawfish etouffee. So our celery, onions, and carrots, bell pepper, our trinity is just about done. We've deglazed the pan with some chicken stock, and then we continue to add a little bit more, and we've got this kind of slurry going here.
Nice. Would you ever want to glaze a pan?
You're glazing the pan when you're cooking in it.
Okay.
And we're adding the garlic. It's about 2 cloves of garlic. A little more chicken stock.
That chicken stock and chicken broth, 2 different things, or it's the same thing?
Interchangeable. Okay. Chicken broth is what you buy in the store. Chicken stock is typically what you made. This is actually chicken broth.
There you go. Because Susan didn't want to give up her chickens to the...
The chickens were reluctant. So
yet.
we've got a pound of cleaned, cooked crawfish tail. We're going to go ahead and add this to the dish.
See, that's a great camera angle. We still need the skull cam.
If you're buying cooked frozen crawfish tails, make sure you rinse them after you thaw them out, because it's just going to give you a cleaner flavor.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Going to add just a little bit of kitchen bouquet.
Infamous kitchen bouquet.
A lot of recipes call for tomato paste or fresh tomatoes in this. I prefer the more traditional without tomato.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like tomato would be a Cajun thing.
It gives you a little red color, and that you can kind of see how it's already pulling together there, right?
Oh,
starting to look like something.
Yeah.
Add our chicken broth. All told, I probably have 1.5 cups, 2 cups of chicken broth in this.
That's amazing stuff. Wow.
And now it's time to season. So I always cook before I season. Now I'm going to season. Salt, fresh pepper.
I see, you don't taste before you season, so you just know.
I tasted while we were on break. So.
Oh, okay.
This is a little dried thyme.
We only had the time.
Maybe 1/2 teaspoon, maybe 1/4. Got a little Tony Catcheries here.
What is that?
It's a Cajun spice.
Oh.
It's a spice blend. You can go easy with that because it's kind of salty. And we're going to add a little Tabasco. We're going to kick it up a notch.
Of course you are.
Fresh jalapenos, a nice touch in this as well.
That is lovely.
I can
all
smell
about
it already. Look at that.
Look at that.
Yes.
And it's really a pretty easy dish, you know. Étouffée means smothered or suffocated.
Really?
What you're really doing is you're making a gravy. It's a gravy with crawfish or chicken in it. That's making me hungry. The smell-o-vision is kicking back here.
Yes.
It is. It's an amazing smell. Everybody's going to, when we're coming back for the news, which reminds us, tune in tonight at 5 o'clock for our nightly news here on TV 24. And you can get us on our website, Facebook Live, Facebook just if you want to watch it at any time, and our website, which is WEACTV24.com, maybe, something like that. I don't know why I can't remember. I'm old. I can't remember a website.
There's
is that
so
not what it
much
is?
on the Facebook page.
What's our website? You don't know.
If you go to the WEAC TV 24 Facebook
Google
page,
it.
there's so much there. The shows.
There is.
that-
They just
that
round and round.
Sports and
I don't know, can
everything.
you search that? I guess you can
Yes.
search it.
Yes, you can.
So you can search your favorite
how I
TV
found
24 shows on Facebook, and you can watch them over and over again. The news is out there Monday through Thursday at 5 p.m. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow morning when Courtney will be back for Rise and Shine. She's got our friends from Gadsden State talking about...
Those shows are so informative.
They
It's
are.
amazing what's going on at Gadsden State and what great guests Courtney has to share that information, and they really share it well.
They do. They share it very well. They're doing the veterans. Let me see what she's told me what they're doing tomorrow. It's Veterans Upward Bound and Student Services at Gadsden State. So tune in tomorrow at 7:30 for Rise and Shine with Courtney, and she'll be talking about Gadsden State, Veterans Upward Bound, Student Services, and then on Friday, Alabama Cares.
Yes.
It's the healthy stuff.
Yes, very good.
So we can take you anywhere from get your news in the evening to your health and tip advice on how to prepare étouffée. Or just go home and étouffée anything you want.
Friday is the Out of the Shadows Summit also at the
that's
Oxford
right.
Civic Center from 8:30 until 4:30. And so, if you have an opportunity to go by there, and there will be some amazing presenters, and then there will be a lot of local nonprofits that work with people with mental health issues. And
Yeah, it's for consumers, caregivers, and the professionals who work with them.
Yes.
CEUs are available through JSU, and I think you probably had to. I think you can register at the door, maybe.
I think
But there's
so.
a lot of people that are registered.
It's a great event. It
It's
has
a
been
wonderful
over the
thing,
years, yes.
and up until recently, I was involved with putting all that together, and then I was a presenter, but I have to go out of town on Friday.
Yes.
So I couldn't present this year. But it's a great program. So Out of the Shadows, Friday,
8:30 to 4:30, I think.
8:30 to 4:30 at the Oxford Civic Center, and don't forget to watch Courtney tomorrow morning, Rise and Shine. Gadsden State, Upward Bound Veterans and Student Services. Yay!
Yes.
So, Chef, you've cleaned your cutting board. It's bare.
Yes. That is so
That's
that
amazing.
we can be beignet ready.
Beignet ready. Ah,
Yes,
we're
yes.
clearing the decks for the beignet
Beignet
preparation.
ready, yes.
This is so great.
The oil is heating, and if you're ready, I'll
Come on
See,
down.
I'm
over
so
there
sorry
and-
Lucy's not here.
I am too.
Because this is the taste of New Orleans. Narlands.
Narland.
That we're gonna be getting this weekend.
Yes, it is. Okay, so here we go. And try not to
Narlands.
fall over all the cords.
It's all right. You're in the
and-
camera now anyway. Back up, you go forward,
Live
back up,
TV
go
is
forward.
fantastic.
That's all right. 3.
That's okay. We're
Well,
just
that's all
going to
right.
start this. We're
We can
going
do that.
to
We're in good shape.
flour the board. Nice.
So what are you going to do to the board?
Okay. Flour. We're going to flour the board.
flour the board.
Yes.
Is there a technique to that?
Yeah, you dump it out of the container.
Okay.
I mixed up the beignet dough last night because it's supposed to proof overnight in the refrigerator, and that's what it did. And
it rose. Is that what you mean when you say proof?
Oh my goodness, does it grow? Yes, I had no idea it was going to grow this much. You can make a ton of beignet with this amount of dough. We're not going to do that. We're not going to make this amount of dough.
So how do you make the dough?
It's got 7 cups of flour,
Okay.
unbleached flour. I don't really have a glove.
I have gloves.
7 cups unbleached flour. What
Yes,
else?
and it's got yeast and sugar to make the yeast grow, and water, and shortening, and what else?
That's a lot of stuff. That
It
recipe
is a lot of stuff.
recipe will be up somewhere later
In the
and
cookbook.
in the cookbook
At
coming out
least
in the fall.
cookbook. And so if we can get some of this,
Look at
not
that.
all of it, to come out of the bowl, we're going to roll this out.
Using Chef Dave's knife.
Yes.
The
And
infamous.
with my left hand, which is probably not ever a good idea.
Probably
I
not.
don't think that's enough.
How do you know that's not enough?
It's not going to roll. We want more than that, John, is how I know that's not enough.
You're going to want 2 of these.
I love beignets.
Yes, we're going to want plenty of these. And so we're ready there. We're going to move this back out of the way. And I
Okay.
have the rolling pin.
So we're going to take a break here. We'll be right
Very
back
good.
as Susan does her beignet rolling. So stay with us here on Rise and Shine Oven Odyssey Wednesday.
At Family Prosthetic and Medical Supply, we care about you. We offer custom prosthetics, orthotics, diabetic shoes, and durable medical supplies. We're located here in Alexandria, Alabama, where it's a country feel but professional care. Come see us today.
You may not believe it, but it's true. The 2024 Team 1 Chevys are here. All 23-24 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months. The hottest new 24 Team 1 Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox. 24 models. You got it. 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team 1 Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
Come out and check out the Alabama Tractor difference. We can take care of all your needs of parts, sales, and service for RTVs, zero turns, and tractors and construction equipment. See us here in Lincoln at 620 Speedway Industrial Drive. Or come visit us here in Asheville at 275 6th Avenue, or give us a call at 205-594-7000.
Welcome back to Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV 24. It is April the 3rd, Oven Odyssey Wednesday here on the show. It is a wonderful day and the studio smells so good. So Chef Dave is over there cooking up something absolutely delicious. So let's check back in with Chef. How's it going over there?
So far, so good. So we've got our wonton filling sauteed. We've got our skillet preheated for our satays. We marinated the pork in a soy ginger marinade. We'll get the recipe up for that. And the pineapple is fresh. So we've got a couple of pieces of pork, a piece of pineapple in there. We're going to add these to the skillet.
Listen to that sizzle.
Nice.
You're turning down the heat a little bit.
And while that's getting happy, we're going to start our wontons. So these are the wonton wrappers. They're about 4-inch square. You want to make sure they're nice and fresh and not drying out or crunchy. It's a pretty big pack, so I keep them in a Ziploc bag. You can freeze them too, because you're probably not going to use the whole pack when you play with this. This is
Unless you're having a big party.
These are great party appetizers, absolutely. And if you don't want to go to all this trouble, we'll be more than happy to cater that for you.
Yes.
That's what I was about to say. That's a lot if you're having a party to take time to do that. Just let Chef Dave make them for you. It will save you a lot of time and a lot of energy, and you are sure to have a delicious appetizer.
So I added some green onions to our stuffing. I didn't saute them because I want them to stay nice and green and crunchy. And we're going to put them maybe a little less than a tablespoon in the center here of the wonton wrappers.
Nice.
And then we'll seal them up.
Chef, can we move that pineapple out of the way so people can make sure to see how to seal them? There we go. It is cute.
Make a great party hat.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, at some point in the evening, right?
Well, yes.
Somebody's wearing the pineapple
Well, we were
hat.
talking about uses for pineapple, and one of them that at least Susan and I agree on is not on a pizza.
It's not. Lacey would agree with you on that
Lacey would agree with
too.
me on that
No,
too.
thank
I know there's a big debate on that Monday.
Monday, yeah. It was big, yep.
So we've got a little water. I put a little cornstarch in the water. You could use flour. It just helps seal it up a little bit better. I've done it with just water, and that works pretty good. But this works even better. And I'll just dip my finger in the cornstarch water and get the edges of the wonton wet.
And what does that do for the wonton?
It's what's going to stick the egg roll wrapper together.
It's glue.
It's a glue.
It's food glue, yes.
Food glue.
Food
There's
glue.
actually a product called meat glue, and you can use it to.
Reckon what that's made out of.
It's a
troublesome.
gelatin product. It's a beef product.
Well, I read somewhere that some folks up at Princeton had created this glue for tortillas or tacos to hold them together. Very popular and like Nobel Prize winning food glue.
Nice.
Oh my goodness!
I don't know.
Some more
All this time
intense
I've
than
been using cheese.
Cheese, you think?
Cheese is a good glue.
So we've got the edges of the wonton wrappers wet. I'm going to fold them over in half. If you could see this on the Wonder Vision. And I press the edges down. And then I take the corners and I bring them together like that.
Yeah, that might take a minute to make 120 of those.
Yeah,
It might.
I'll just let Chef Dave do it.
And that's what we're looking
Look
for.
at that.
Wow.
Nice.
So
then
it's
we
all
just
sealed in there.
And I do a few at a time because if I get a whole bunch of them wet around the edges, they're going to dry out before I can get to them.
So just some cornstarch and water.
That's
That
it.
is a food glue.
Wonton glue.
And it doesn't have any taste to it, so
Nope.
Very good.
And a nice seal, little dot on the corners. Together they go. We're going to check on our satays.
'Cause it's definitely important to make sure that those wontons are nice and sealed, or when you fry them or put it into the boiling water, all the ingredients will just fall out.
That's it.
And they fry really fast and they float. So about halfway through, you have to flip them in the grease in your oil, or else they'll burn on the bottom and not get done on the top.
Huh. That's pretty interesting.
Since we just cooked our filling, it's not very cold, so we won't have to cook these very long. We're just looking for the nice brown finish on the wontons when we put them in there.
You have to do that with the cannoli shells too when you're making cannolis, is control the heat of the oil and then also flip them over so they get done on both sides.
Can you pre-make these?
You can. You can freeze them.
Okay.
You can make them, put them on a sheet pan. I would put a liner on it, little parchment paper, and you can do them ahead of time and freeze them for your party, and then just pop them out and cook them frozen.
There you go. Well, that'd be a way to do it. I'd still ask you to do it and just freeze them.
Yeah, that seems fairly labor intensive.
It does. But if you're just cooking dinner for your family or for a small group, this could definitely be a nice little, I wouldn't say easy dinner, but
It'd be kind of fun. Well, I
it
mean,
would be fun. Get the whole family involved, get them all, gluing the wontons together.
And it's not terribly expensive either, and that's certainly, something that we have to think about.
There they go. Hear that
And here
sizzle.
There they go.
Yay!
we need a camera on top of the
Yeah,
so you can see
when
them
looking down.
floating in there. Go ahead, Noah, get the mini cam. And hold it.
That's what we need, the ceiling
Yes.
cam, don't we?
Yeah.
See the shine on the top of your head. I don't think he heard me.
He didn't-
Siblings.
He did not hear that.
I'll have to get some bald spot powder.
That's what I
Yeah.
was,
Yes.
yes,
You know, I just
referencing.
noticed your new logo. For
Isn't
Rising
it
Sun.
cool?
It
Isn't
looks like
that
it's very
nice?
Jurassic Park-like.
Oh, okay.
I keep waiting for the dinosaur head to come out of it.
If that's what you're getting off of that, I'm seeing hearts.
You're seeing hearts?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't see the
Oh,
heart?
he's talking about the Rise and Shine.
I'm seeing the Rise and Shine.
Oh, the
logo.
Rise and Shine logo. I
Yeah,
thought you were
no,
talking about the
not
Oven
not the
Odyssey.
Oven Odyssey. No, I see
Oh,
the heart
okay.
there.
Okay, good. I was like, huh.
I can see where that would
It
concern you.
does.
but
You know, one of my favorite
Yes.
roller coasters is the Velocicoaster.
Really?
And that's a Jurassic Park themed roller coaster
I don't like
at
roller
Universal.
coasters.
I
There's
love
a roller
'em.
coaster that I will never be on again because I prayed to let me get off this without dying, and that's the Space Mountain at Epcot.
I
And
need
it
to
was
ride it.
horrifying.
Ooh, horrifying is my jam.
You would love this then because the lights are on and the lights are off, and when they're on, you see this beam that's going to, hit your head, and it doesn't. And she's like, "Let me live
Yeah.
through this, and I won't do this again."
I'm not a fan of roller coasters.
I'm a hands up in the air the
Oh
whole
my
time
God.
roller
Oh my
coaster. Put me on the
No.
front row, the fastest
No.
roller
Yeah.
coaster you can.
Yeah.
We do that every year. My mom and grown siblings, we go to Universal every year. We don't take kids or anything.
Yes.
We're the kids. And we ride every roller coaster as many times as we can. We get the fast pass, and my brother and I always wait on the Velocicoaster for the front row. You can stand a little bit longer in the line, so you can sit on the front row. And it goes, I think, 70 plus
That's
miles an hour.
enough. Yeah.
Yeah, and you go flip upside down, and it's wonderful. You get real high and then drop. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Do you skydive?
I would.
Okay.
That is something. If there's any skydiving
There's plenty of
out
places
there,
around
and
you can do
yeah,
that.
it's definitely on my list of things I want to do.
Have
Yes.
fun with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to go with me?
Hey.
No.
I'm in.
My dad was a pilot during World War II, and in those days you didn't have to get a jump badge. They put a parachute on you.
Yeah.
And I asked Dad about that, and he said, "Why would I want to practice something I have to do right the first time?"
Yeah.
And he said, every time you jump out of an airplane and survive, your odds of not surviving the next one go up. Your
it.
best odds are the first time. So he's like, you know what? This bomber's going down. I'm taking my chances. I'll jump out and I'll have the best chance.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you have to.
Absolutely.
But I would totally do
Statistically.
it for fun. Would you? Let us know. And if there are any skydiving, what is it, company or somebody who, let us know. I'm in. We'll
You know, a
videotape
man
it and
with a
everything.
plane, you get your own parachute.
Yeah, well, Eric, I'd probably do tandem that first time. I think you have to. But hey, on that, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back. You're watching Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV 24. We'll be back with some more Oven Odyssey Wednesday. Stay tuned.
At Family Prosthetic and Medical Supply, we care about you. We offer custom prosthetics, orthotics, diabetic shoes, and durable medical supplies. We're located here in Alexandria, Alabama, where it's a country feel but professional care. Come see us today.
You may not believe it, but it's true. The 2024 Team 1 Chevys are here. All 23-24 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months. The hottest new 24 Team 1 Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox. 24 models, you got it. 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team 1 Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
Come out and check out the Alabama Tractor difference. We can take care of all your needs of parts, sales, and service for RTVs, zero turns, and tractors and construction equipment. See us here in Lincoln at 620 Speedway Industrial Drive. Or come visit us here in Asheville at 275 6th Avenue, or give us a call at 205-594-7000.
Thank you for tuning in to Rise and Shine. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. I end up going to a dentist and he wants to charge over $600 for a night guard. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. This was a game changer. It's smaller than other night guards that I tried, which is a good thing because it doesn't make me gag. It could fit on the top or the bottom of the teeth. It's lightweight and super comfortable. Other mouth guards go all the way to the back. This allows the back teeth to continue to touch. Now this is where most of the grinding and clenching occurs. Now the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
Some say college isn't for single parents or people who work full-time. I'm here to prove them wrong. I'm a first-generation American, the father of Dion, and a non-traditional student at Gadsden State Community College. As a sergeant in the Army National Guard, I've watched soldiers with degrees progress faster in their careers. So today, I'm in school, involved in the Veterans Upward Bound program, and excited to see what's in store for my career. I truly am earning my wings at Gadsden State.
I'm Alan Parnell, the Parnell Insurance Agency. We've been here in Oxford and Alabama, Tallapoosa, Georgia since 1990. With Auto Owners Insurance, we're able to give customers competitive pricing along with excellent coverages. Parnell Insurance can handle all of your personal, commercial, and life insurance needs. We have a very experienced staff, both personal and commercial. All together, we've got about 125 years experience. Come see what our insurance agency can do for you in Oxford, Alabama, and Tallapoosa, Georgia.
Auto Owners Insurance.
At Family Prosthetic and Medical Supply, we care about you. We offer custom prosthetics, orthotics, diabetic shoes, and durable medical supplies. We're located here in Alexandria, Alabama, where it's a country feel but professional care. Come see us today.
You may not believe it, but it's true. The 2024 Team 1 Chevys are here. All 23-24 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months. The hottest new 24 Team 1 Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox. 24 models. You got it. 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team 1 Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
Come out and check out the Alabama Tractor difference. We can take care of all your needs of parts, sales, and service for RTVs, zero turns, and tractors and construction equipment. See us here in Lincoln at 620 Speedway Industrial Drive. Or come visit us here in Asheville at 275 6th Avenue, or give us a call at 205-594-7000.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. I end up going to a dentist and he wants to charge over $600 for a night guard. That's when I found this, the Brooks night guard. This was a game changer. It's smaller than other night guards that I tried, which is a good thing because it doesn't make me gag. It could fit on the top or the bottom of the teeth. It's lightweight and super comfortable. Other mouth guards go all the way to the back. This allows the back teeth to continue to touch. Now this is where most of the grinding and clenching occurs. Now the Brooks night guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks night guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
For over 60 years, pain relief products were developed by big pharma and companies that could cause harmful side effects. Now there is something new in a topical pain relief product. Thousands of people who experience pain daily are now enjoying a safe pain relief product. This big discovery is Sweet Relief. Sweet Relief is a 100% all-natural OTC product that allows you to experience with no drugs, no chemicals, no alcohols, no CBDs, just fruit moisturizing with a tropical scent. Thousands have bought and used Sweet Relief with great success. Sweet Relief specializes in relieving minor arthritis, muscle and joint pain in 1 to 2 minutes. That's 1 to 2 minutes, not days or weeks. Order today. Go to www.mysweetrelief.com. That is mysweetrelief.com.